They ask me for my secret, you know? How did you get through it? What's the trick to being so unshakable? They expect a story about some grand gesture, scaling a mountain after a divorce, publishing a best-selling memoir about loss, some loud, defiant roar in the face of the storm. My secret is much quieter than that. It's this bowl. It's not magic, it's maple. And I made it. I took a rough block, mounted it on the lathe, and for weeks, every single evening, for just 20 minutes, I worked on it. Back then, the world outside was chaos. My mind was a hurricane of fear, medical bills, a future unraveling, the kind of news that turns your bones to water. The noise was just deafening. But every night, 7 p.m., I'd come in here, put on my apron, turn on the machine, and for those 20 minutes, I would not fix my life. I would not solve the crisis. I would not even think about tomorrow. I would just listen to the whisper of the gouge against the wood. That was the choice, not to be brave, not to conquer some mountain, just to show up here, to this one small, quiet thing. While the lathe spun, the chaos just couldn't get a grip. My hands were steady. My breath, for the first time all day, would settle into the rhythm of the cut. Shavings would curl and fall. The shape, hidden inside that rough block, would slowly begin to emerge. And in that focused attention, I wasn't a victim of my circumstances anymore. I was a creator of a curve, of a smooth interior, of this simple, useless, beautiful thing. We think resilience is built in the big moments of courage. It's not. It's built in these tiny, daily sanctuaries. The choice to plant one single seedling when the whole garden has washed away. The choice to just stir the soup deliberately when your heart is shattered. The choice to read one page of a book when the future is a blinding fog. Each one of those choices is a single, quiet brick. You lay it, then you lay another, and another. You build a wall against the pain all at once. You never have the strength. You just lay the next brick. For me, the practice of returning to this workbench became the very architecture of my soul. The crisis passed, as they eventually do. The scar remains, but so does the bowl. And more than that, so does the knowledge. Deep down in my cells, when the next storm comes and it will lie know what to do. I won't scream at the thunder. I won't promise to stop the rain. I will go to my bench. I will pick up my tool. I will find a block of wood, and I will listen once more for the whisper beneath the noise. This bowl isn't a trophy for surviving. It's a map. It shows the path. A path made of 20-minute increments of quiet attention. The world breaks us with 1,000 loud demands. We can mend ourselves with single, quiet choices. So if you ask me for my secret, that's it. Don't look for some grand philosophy. Look for your version of the lathe. The knitting needles, the sourdough starter, the journal, the evening walk with no phone. Find your 20 minutes of quiet creation and be faithful to it. That faithfulness, that's the mortar between the bricks. And one day, you look up and find you built a life that can be blown away. Not because it's a fortress, but because you've rooted it deeply and quietly in who you are when you are most at peace. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, I'd love to hear about your quiet choice in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.